As we increasingly rely on technology in our daily lives, the risks associated with digital communication have also grown. Older adults, often less familiar with the intricacies of online security, are particularly vulnerable to scams. From phishing emails to phone calls that lead to fraudulent Bitcoin transfers, these scams are not just a nuisance. They are a direct threat to the financial security and well-being of our elders. It's imperative that we take action to protect our older community members from these predatory tactics, ensuring that their wealth, property, and peace of mind are safeguarded. Online scams and phone fraud have evolved into sophisticated operations, often run by networks based in other countries. A particularly notorious hotspot for these operations is India, where call centers have been set up specifically to defraud unsuspecting individuals, especially seniors. Scammers use a variety of tactics, such as phishing emails that appear to be from trusted institutions, or urgent phone calls claiming to be from the IRS or tech support, to trick older adults into transferring money. These funds are often converted into Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, making them nearly impossible to trace or recover. In 2022 alone, it was estimated that older adults in the United States lost over $3 billion to various forms of fraud, with a significant portion involving online and phone scams. FBI 2023. The psychological toll on victims can be as devastating as the financial loss, leading to feelings of shame, fear, and isolation. Several factors contribute to the vulnerability of older adults to these scams. Lack of digital literacy. Many seniors are not as familiar with online safety protocols, making them more susceptible to phishing emails or fraudulent websites. Trusting nature. Older generations often grew up in a time when trust was more easily given, and they may not be as skeptical of unsolicited phone calls or emails. Social isolation. Many seniors live alone or are socially isolated, making them more likely to engage with strangers who reach out to them. Financial stability. Scammers often target older adults because they are more likely to have substantial savings or assets, making them attractive targets for theft. The real impact: financial devastation and emotional distress. The consequences of falling victim to a scam can be severe. Financially, it can wipe out savings that took a lifetime to accumulate, leaving victims without the resources they need for retirement or medical care. Emotionally, the impact can be just as harsh. Many victims feel embarrassed or ashamed, believing that they should have been able to recognize the scam. This can lead to a reluctance to report the crime or seek help, which only compounds the problem. Moreover, these crimes often go unpunished, as the perpetrators are located in countries where U.S. law enforcement has limited reach. Even when the criminals are identified, recovering stolen funds is nearly impossible, particularly when the money has been converted to Bitcoin or another cryptocurrency. Protecting our elders: steps to safeguard wealth and property. It is crucial for families, communities, and policymakers to take proactive steps to protect older adults from these scams. Here are some strategies that can help. Education and awareness. Educate older adults about common scams and how to recognize them. This includes teaching them not to click on suspicious links, not to give out personal information over the phone or online, and to verify the identity of anyone requesting money. Encourage open communication. Family members should regularly check in with older relatives to discuss any unusual calls or emails they've received. Financial safeguards. Set up account alerts with banks and credit card companies to notify account holders of large or unusual transactions. Consider adding trusted family members or financial advisors as co-signers or co-managers on accounts to help monitor for suspicious activity. Legal protections. Ensure that older adults have up-to-date legal documents, such as a power of attorney, that designate a trusted person to manage their affairs if they become unable to do so themselves. Encourage the use of legal protections, such as placing a credit freeze on accounts to prevent scammers from opening new lines of credit in their name. Community centers and senior organizations should host workshops and provide resources to help older adults stay informed about the latest scams. Local law enforcement can work with community groups to create rapid response teams to assist victims and prevent further victimization. Scammers prey on the most vulnerable members of our society, and older adults are increasingly at risk. By understanding the tactics used by these criminals and taking proactive steps to educate, protect, and support our elders, we can help safeguard their wealth and property from these predatory schemes. Let's make it our collective responsibility to ensure that our older community members are protected from harm, both financially and emotionally. Learn more at www.enkiadvisors.com, and please subscribe and hit that notification bell.